Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and this is my Precious Yarnery. I might have to stop this. The dogs are in a mood. But I do, okay, I'm just trying to get some pictures up here. I wanted to show you, okay, so I did two shawls, the exact same pattern, different yarn. I wanted to, there's so much going on. Hold on. I'm really sorry about that. I have this. She is not going to leave me alone. I will have to be back. I'm going to have to, hold on. I'm so sorry. It never fails. Once I sit down, start doing some work, and if I sit here for and I like to get my videos all done in the morning, or the best time for me, or whatever, so I can take, well, today I have my live, and yeah. So, anyways, I have some pictures that I wanted to show you on, I took two different cakes. I believe the one was a Hobie, let's see, a Hobie twister. It was one that my husband picked the color. He loved them, and it turned out gorgeous. It really did. A Hobie twister, and I think it's the same as yarn art. I think they're just different colors. They feel the same, touch the same. So I wanted to have my opinion about that and sheepskies. Very expensive yarn, and tell you what I thought of them. Now, remind you, this is my opinion. People can have different opinions. It's fine. It really is. I enjoyed the yarn. I even blocked them, guys. Like, I know I'm not perfect at blocking and that, but yeah. And I will link the pattern below because it's beautiful, guys. And Wilhelmina, I think her name's Wilhelmina. Yeah. Just came up with a new pattern that I'm going to do. I have a couple things going on right now, but I am going to, I have some new Stenley yarns coming. So when they come, I want to do the new Wilhelmina shawl. She has some amazing shawls, guys. So this is the one I did out of sheep. This one. And it was good, except there was, when it came to the yarn change, this is what I got. Can you see that? It's very frayed. And it happened everywhere. Everywhere that the yarn, everywhere that the yarn came, two yarns come together. I don't think it's worth the money. That's my opinion. If I would work with it again, but I don't think I'd buy it again. I don't think it's worth the money. I paid, I think, almost $40 Canadian for this. No, I can get yarn art for a lot cheaper. Twister, I think it's $21 US, so that's about $27 Canadian. But that's my preference. If it was cheaper, yes, I would buy it again. But I don't like the way they put their things together. I don't. So let's talk about the specs. I believe it's really close. And this is how much I had left over, guys. There's a kind of a 3D thing here. There's 3 of them sticking out. I only got 2 out, but that's okay. So I only had that much left over. I use as much as I can. Even if it doesn't finish it off, I use it. And it's pretty big. I love this. I love this. I use as much as I can, even if I can't get the whole repeat in. So this is 215 to 225 grams, 1,000 meters, 100 grams, 455 M. I don't know. You can wash. You can't dry this. This is 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. This one is called Raspberry Rocky Roads. Isn't it cute? It starts with a dark gray and goes all the way to this very light gray, and then they start adding the pink in. It goes to a dark pink. I used a 5mm hook on this one and the next shawl that I will show you. So I think with these, they're pretty much the same. It says use a 3.5 to a 4. Yeah. It is different yarn. It really is. It's not the same yarn. But this stuff is, I love this stuff. So, yeah. And this is 53% cotton, 43% PAX, which is acrylic, and 4% metallic. Just because this one has the sparkle in. This one is the same specs as, they both have 1,000 meters, 250 grams. All three of them do. I think they all have the same. I think the other one turned out bigger, but it was a mill end too, so that could have happened. This says it's a too fine. This, I don't know what. I don't know. Anyways, but this one says it's a 1. But these are these are basically the same yarns, except for this one has a sparkle. You can buy Hobby with the sparkle in. Yeah, it's different yarn, but I will stick with that one unless this price comes down. It's the only thing I really didn't like about it is how it was put together. It was very, I didn't like it. I will show you how hold on a second. I'll put the other one up and I'll talk about the other one. Okay, so the other one. The color. I love the color. I enjoyed working with this just because it's bright. It's beautiful. My husband absolutely loves these colors. I only had this much left. Yeah, so this one turned out really good too. And I blocked it, but I'm not great at blocking, right? So it's just practice. Perfect. Anyways, perfect for me. So this came together like, so this little tiny knots, and it was just, you don't even notice it when you put it together. You don't notice it when you put it together, and it's tight. I've never had a problem with it coming out. I enjoy working with this yarn too. I enjoyed working with the sheepskin yarn. It's just too expensive for me. I've been wanting that yarn for, I'm going to say, a year. I've been looking at it and couldn't justify getting it. Finally, I was putting an order into knitting machine overseas, and it was a little cheaper, and I thought, not much cheaper, mind you. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to spoil myself. And it's all in a good cause, right? So yeah, both these shawls, it's the same pattern. I am going to link her below. She has an amazing channel, guys. I love her shawls. Her free patterns are on her website. And so if you want to do work with the pattern instead of the tutorial, I like to do both now, so I try to read it as I go, you know what I mean? So I can get myself used to reading a pattern. Does it help? I think so. I think so. I think it does help. Mind you, I don't think I could start it right from the beginning without seeing the tutorial. I'm much of a visual learner. My dyslexic and mumble jumble in my head prevents me from concentrating hard enough to read a pattern. I really have to concentrate when I read. I really have to concentrate when I do basically anything. I think my head just keeps going with all this other stuff and I don't know what's that's why when I do videos and that, I'm all over the place most times. And especially if I'm off and there's a lot of stress going on, I'm all over the place. I cannot keep in one place. Anyways, this was a fun thing for me to do. I used a 5mm with this one too. I have done a lot of shawls. This pattern was easy, loved it, enjoyed it, and it's like, I think there's a few repeats in it. Like there's like a 7-row repeat or something. And once I get going, I can remember it and it's easy, but she does a wonderful job. I want to do her new one. I'm going to do her new one. Not like I want to, but I have some new Stenley yarn coming in and I want to use that. She's up to no good, guys. I'm telling you, today's going to be an issue. Oh, excuse me for a second. Oh, I had to sneeze. Okay, I should have just said good. Well, I wasn't able to. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. These are my opinions. Not that I'm an expert or anything, but I do play with a lot of yarn and I have my opinion just like everybody else. So I hope you all have a wonderful day and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.